Hey, good people. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? We back showing up for this work, doing this dirty laundry. You know how we get into it. Y'all, I'm not going to keep y'all long. I just had some errands that I needed to run. I don't even need to get into all of that. But I'm out and about, and I have time to make this video. So I wanted to do it and not be long winded doing that. And so I pulled over, so y'all see all the traffic or whatever. I just pulled over, and before I get to my destination in my engagement, but I did want to continue to show up, continue to do what I enjoy doing. This is something that I really enjoy doing, along with being out in nature and just enjoying life, just enjoying the small things in life. But what I tapped on to say is that Bishop was doing a teaching. He was doing a study on insecurity. And sometimes and then he does it for a whole week or whatever. And y'all go check out Bishop Blake's. You can run the whole thing back, but it was just, it wasn't just one thing in particular. It was, no, it was one thing. Let me take that back. Oh, I be misspeaking. It was one thing in particular in the series that, because he does it for a whole week, he goes, he has a topic, and he has a, topic, and then he'll, write that topic throughout the week, and then that'll be the theme for the week. And so what the theme was for this week was insecurity. And it was really good. And it was one thing that he said that really stuck out to me. And the reason it stuck out, because I'm gonna tell y'all why it stuck out, because it resonated really, it just significantly resonated with me, because I had an incident and I had a situation where I was that person that he was describing and giving an example of, some areas in which we can be insecure. And I didn't even look at it. I didn't even look at like what my behavior was, or how I was coming across, or even how I was showing up, because I had went to get my phone fixed, and this was at the Apple store. And the young man that was standing there or whatever, like, one of the employees, he was standing there, and he was like, had this stare going. And I was like, what is his problem? Like, I'm not in here trying to thieve. I'm not in here trying to steal nothing. I'm in here trying to, get a service, get my phone fixed or whatever. And, that was what was going on in my mind. I'm like, I'm not in here doing anything. Like, why would he be looking at me? And I felt as though he was like me, mugging me, like. But I was like, so he came over, and finally he was just there staring, and he wasn't, helping anyone, and he was just staring. And I was like, oh my God, what is, tripping. And so the scenario that pastor was given, Bishop was given, was, when people are looking at you, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's something negative, or it's something, they have, a bad intention. And then so it resonated with me. I started pondering about my situation over there at the store, at the where I was getting my phone fixed at the Apple store. And so I started thinking about that situation. And then when the young man finally, after like seconds, it felt like minutes, it was only, it may have only been like a minute, but it felt like minutes, or it could have been some seconds. It could have been, maybe 60 seconds, but I was in there trying to get in and out. Didn't want to be sitting around. He wasn't helping anybody. So my thing was, You see me standing over here, you know, come do your job. So, when he finally did make it over there to where I was at the front of the store, and they had you standing in this line, and he was a little bit further back, like it was a table, you know, that was, you know, the only thing, and it was a pretty long table, but that was the only thing that was keeping him from stepping over, you know, coming all the way and approaching me and helping me, or whatever the case may be. Now, I'm dragging this out. I don't know why, but I felt like I needed to, you know, give y'all that, what was going on in my head. And so he came over and he said, "Can I help you?" I was like, you know, you can't help me, but why are you looking so hard? Like, I asked him, I was like, well, why are you looking at me like that? You know, I'm not in here, you know, getting ready to, you know, do anything illegal or anything like that. And he was like, no, you're just beautiful. And that was the only reason why. And it really just, like, I'm feeling a which way about him staring at me. And it made me think back to what Bishop said in his message, in the, you know, in the example that he was given, in the scenario that he was given. And then it really just convicted my heart, because when the young man said he was looking at me and he was like, "Oh no, ma'am, I don't think that you're in here trying to do anything illegal. It was just that I'm just looking because you're really pretty, you're beautiful." You know, that was the only reason. And it really just was like, oh my God, because I'm thinking, you know, I went to left field, and it just speaks to, you know, maybe some insecurities that I may have been feeling or have experienced in the past. Not that I was showing up there insecure, but just the residue, and just, you know, how our minds just automatically want to go and be in a negative, when the young man, clearly, he stated that that's not even what he was on. He was really just admiring me, and he said that I was beautiful, and he said that I was pretty, and that was the only reason why he was looking at me. And I took it the wrong way. You know, the gist of it is that every time someone looks at us, it doesn't mean that it's something negative. And so that was the premises of me making this video. And I didn't mean to make it so long, y'all, but I was going somewhere with it, because I just wanted you guys to know, you know, to just be encouraged. You know, people are out here, and we have experienced, you know, like chosen individuals, we have been through it on a level to whereas it just seems like it's inhumane, like the amount of, you know, hardships, or the, you know, the trials and the testing and the tribulations and everything that we have experienced in life or gone through in life, and everything just be, you know, turned up to the 100th, you know, power, and 100 degrees, and, you know, the 10th power, and, you know, we get it the worst as chosen individuals. It seemed like, you know, it just be times 10 plus 100. It be like, you know, turned up. You know, it be the extra and the mostest when it comes to chosen individuals. And so we automatically, sometimes, if we aren't mindful, we will, you know, automatically assume that, you know, people, you know, don't have really good intentions, or because 9 times out of 10, I really don't be having good intentions. And we know this because we've experienced it time and time again. However, there are cases where that don't be the case. And we can, you know, still be, you know, harboring insecurities or past experiences that trigger, you know, or a response, you know, and make us, you know, more or less, kind of be pondering and our beliefs be, not even true to what the real, nature of it is. But I'm gonna go ahead on and I'm gonna get off because that's my cue. I'm gonna go ahead on and get off because I didn't really want to be on here long. I just stopped to do that. As I stated, I got some running around to do, and I gotta go. I just gotta go. Y'all, listen, we did that work. We did that dirty laundry. I ain't said that in a minute because I'm just still trying to get my, my momentum back, because I kind of just, went off and took a little brief, intermission, and it wasn't planned for me to be away so long. But I think that just the circumstances, and then life starts to life, and you get caught up in it, and then you have to really build back your momentum to get back on camera, and then get back into a nice little groove and routine. But it doesn't really necessarily have to even go back to what it was, as long as you still have consistency there, and you just still have to, I'm speaking about myself, and then it could be helpful for you all too. Just don't get caught slipping, as far as slipping into a pattern of procrastination, or complacency, or I'm just gonna leave this alone and I'm gonna pick something up, I'm gonna pick it up, when I pick it up, or maybe I just don't want to do this. If you feel like, the Lord has led you to do something, or you feel like this is your lane, or you feel like, you should be doing something, and, and then it makes you feel good, and it makes you happy, and you like doing it, do it. Don't stop, and don't let anything hinder or hold you, because life does that. Life can get us, in situations where we're complacent, or we procrastinate, or we don't want to pick back up where we left off at, or whatever the case may be. But just know that you can begin again, and you can start over, and you can pick back up the pieces. It's okay. And wherever you start at, it doesn't necessarily mean that you start where you left off at, but as long as you get back up and start again, and that's just the bottom line. So with that being said, peace, love, and light, you all. That's the video, and it is Saturday. It's so gorgeous. It's supposed to rain. It rained a little bit yesterday, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow. And while the sun is out shining so bright, and the temperature is simply amazing, I did have to get out here, and I did have to be out in these streets. So that's where your girl is. So with that being said, peace. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend, and I will tap back in with you all on another video. Bye now.